On the road to 2019, there's lots of political activity, temper tantrums of allies and hurt egos. But if there's one region that reflects this the most, it is the state of Bihar. For one, it's what the opposition is counting on most other than Uttar Pradesh. Lalu Yadav is said to be experiencing a bit of a resurgent popularity. Two, it's also the place where the NDA is bargaining with its allies the most. Is that why Nitish Kumar is threatening its partner? Can it really claim to be in a better position than it was in 2014? We'll be talking to our panelists in just a bit on this, but first, here's how the situation stands.
Union Minister Upendra Kushwaha's an angry man. Kushwaha's anger stems from the fact that his party is being offered just 2 seats, one less than 2014. Although Kushwaha says no formal talks have taken place, BJP President Amit Shah had promised a formalization of seats only after speaking to all their partners, the JDU, the RLSP and Ramvilas Paswan-led LJP.
कुछ लोग एनडीए के अंदर भी हैं जो नरेंद्र मोदी जी को भारत का प्रधानमंत्री जी देखना पसंद नहीं करते हैं, वैसे लोगों के द्वारा इस तरह की भ्रामक खबर फैलाई जाती है, इतना मैं बहुत ही जिम्मेवारी के साथ कह सकता हूं.
Kushwaha's statement has its genesis in a seat-sharing formula which came out on Thursday. According to this, BJP will contest 20 seats, 12 seats Nitish Kumar and remaining 6 seats between Paswan's and Kushwaha's parties. But this initial formula was rejected by all partners, and JDU made it clear nothing less than 15 seats was acceptable to them.
I don't attach much importance to the statement of Sri Kushwaha, which is irrelevant and unwanted.
But some UPA allies like Sharad Yadav has once again hinted at Nitish cozying to Mahagathbandhan once again. While RJD, Tejasvi and Lalu Yadav's firm, no more homecoming for Nitish Kumar.
देखिए, चुनाव आता है, परमुटेशन कम्युनिकेशन बनते रहते हैं. इतना जरूरी है जाएंगे. इतना जरूर मुझसे ले जाइए, आपका चैनल दिखाएगा नहीं कहीं, लेकिन ये जरूर जाएंगे. हम बैठे इसलिए यहाँ.
The question is, will Chief Minister Nitish Kumar change partners yet again? Bihar's political scene is never short of surprises. With Manish Kumar, Osama Shah for NDTV.
So what really is cooking in Bihar and what does it say about 2019? Well, to talk about that, joining us, we have Ajay Alok, spokesperson of the JDU. We also have Uday Singh, BJP leader, and in studio we have the Congress's Mohammad Khan. Ajay Alok, first to you. We are going on hearing the NDA's partners. We keep hearing contradictory remarks. It's not the first time that Upendra Kushwaha has spoken. He keeps saying things which suggest that he's flirting with others. He keeps talking about Khirs. Today he's talking about the acceptability of your alliance leader, of the Prime Minister, saying that there are some in the NDA who don't want Narendra Modi as the Prime Minister in 2019. So he has to be, so even though he keeps taking it back after a short while, we haven't seen him retracting from what he said today. Where do you think this is going? Would you accept there's definitely unease among all your alliance partners?
Well, Sunetra, I'm not answerable for Mr. Upendra Kushwaha for what he has been saying and about his ideas that somebody in NDA does not want Prime Minister Modi to be the Prime Minister again. That's entirely his jurisdiction and what he has chosen, what he has spoken. Well, as far as NDA goes, everything stands intact. And the seat sharing right now has not materialized yet. It will take another couple of days, maybe 3 or 4 days or 5 days, whatever it may be. But the seat sharing will be done very amicably and there is no confusion about it. Now, all these kinds of gossips, this keeps on coming and this gossip will increase as we approach towards the election. Because these are certain missiles which always keep on flowing here and there before the election, but nothing harmed so far and everything will be done and sorted out in a very amicable manner. The top leaders are in confidence with each other, so we are confident that everything is going to come out good.
So when you say gossip, you're actually referring to what NDTV and other all outlets, because it was given in a very systematic way. You're saying that the fact that the offer right now on the table from the BJP to you of 12 seats, that is totally unacceptable for you, isn't it? That's what we heard your leader also saying, KC Tyagi.
I don't know where you got this story that we have got an offer. I mean, whenever there is a sharing, where is the question of offer? You cannot give an offer and then share. So sharing has to be mutually, and there was no as such sharing talks materializing right till now. Yes, talks are underway within the top leadership, and we do hope to get it sorted out within a week or so. But till now, no offer, no sharing, nothing concrete. These are all part of gossip only. That's what I'll say.
All part of gossip. Uday is saying whether it's part of gossip or not, sometimes gossip also, and especially in this atmosphere of leading up to 2019, what you have to accept is that you have two very uneasy allies with you there in the state. You have the JDU, which is Chief Minister Nitish Kumar, who are very unhappy with what you offer, and then you have Mr. Kushwaha with his MPs. The fact that you've offered Upendra Kushwaha even less than what you gave last time round, that is 2 seats instead of 3, that obviously is making him very unhappy.
Sunetra, hi, good to be with you. I lost you midway, but I got the gist of your question. Number one, if the JDU spokesperson is saying that these are gossips, then we'd rather believe that these are gossips, because the list primarily came out from the JDU sources. However, what I'd like to say is something else, and what I'm saying is my personal view, not necessarily the view of my party. Mr. Nitish Kumar must rein in his people speaking for him, because he is giving the impression of being an ungrateful ally. After all, he had left us and gone away. And when he has come back, If we had not lent out a hand to him, Bihar would have been pushed into an election, and I'm sure BJP would have done much better than we did in 2015. So let Mr. Nitish Kumar not forget about that. And as far as the seat sharing formula is concerned, I think Mr. Nitish Kumar must understand that NDA, everybody worldwide understands that in NDA it is going to be a BJP-led, Adharaniya Narendra Modi-led government. And therefore, there must be a greater sense of magnanimity in giving seats to the BJP when it comes to parliament. And I'm sure we'll reciprocate that when it comes to the assembly. But fighting over each seat, and I read the reports in NDTV about them trying to go it alone. I'm sure Mr. Nitish Kumar realizes that if he goes into elections alone, he will win probably less than the 2 seats that he won last time around.
You know,
Therefore, he must be a little more restrained. He must restrain his people.
We'll get Mr. Alok to just respond to that in just a bit, but I wanted to ask you, Mr. Uday Singh, since it refers to your priority, it must be quite offensive to have your own alliance partners diss your leaders, criticize your leaders at any given opportunity. They can clarify later, but to have Mr. Kushwaha incessantly make statements which seems to undermine the party leadership, what does that feel like?
Look, let us not unnecessarily blame Mr. Upendra Kushwaha.
We are not blaming
He
him.
is not-
We are not blaming him. We are just
is
saying
not at all-
we want to know
He is
how
not at-
you feel about it. We want to know, as the BJP in Bihar, to have your own minister keep saying things about you, keep saying very uncomplimentary, unflattering things about you. What is that like?
Sunetra, I keep losing you. I keep losing you. Running coalition politics is never easy. Whoever said that running a coalition with so many partners is an easy thing? Everybody has got to have claims. They have shown their own sort of strength at different points in time, and therefore each one has a claim. Nobody is denying that, but actually becoming acrimonious about it, as JDU people normally do, Mr. KC Tyagi for one does, I think Mr. Nitish Kumar must restrain his people in using words which are, not really behoving an ally.
Okay, we'll get Ajay Alok to.
I've lost you again. Okay.
No, I think we'll tell them to fix the audio while we do that. We'll get Ajay Alok to respond to that. But before that, Mohammad Khan, is the Congress hoping and praying, even though we saw a contrarian statement from the RJD saying that we won't take back Nitish Kumar if he comes this time. But there are lots of people who feel that maybe Nitish Kumar will change, swap partners yet again. And is the Congress hoping for that?
There are several ways to answer that question, but let me begin by saying this. I was thoroughly enjoying the bonhomie between the JDU and the BJP right now, and in fact it pains me to interrupt what was a fantastic exchange. But I'm reminded of a saying, Sunetra, what destiny bestows, hubris undoes. And I think both of them are living examples of that. We vested faith in Nitish Kumar Sahab. We did not know that he had a conscience on call, as Mr. Thakur had once put it very rightly, that wherever the political winds blow, there his conscience calls to him. Unfortunately, they have realized that the word allies do not mean the same in the BJP as they did in the Congress, as we are seeing right now on your channel as well. I would also like to add, you remember about a month ago, Mr. Paswan's party wrote a letter, Mr. Paswan wrote a letter to the Prime Minister, where he expressed his desire to withdraw support if they did not correct the changes made to the SC/ST
Yes, it was the
Atrocities
whole thing
Act.
about the
the appointment of a certain judge to the NGT
and the repercussions of what happened
thereof.
in the Supreme
These
Court.
cracks, the point I'm making is these cracks have been evident for a very, very long time now, and it's not just these people. The BJP is unable to manage and keep its allies together. We've seen it with the Shiv Sena, we've seen it with the TDP, we're seeing it now with the JDU. और मैं इतना ही कहूँगा to my brothers in the JDU, साहब जहाँ इज्जत नहीं होती ना वहाँ जाना नहीं चाहिए. If this is what they're saying today on national television and these are the terms in which they speak of you, I would love to hear your response, and I would love to hear you try and salvage that relationship.
Mr. Ajay
Because लग
Alok,
नहीं रहा बचा पाएंगे.
I think you have so many things to respond to. What Uday Singh said, what Mohammad Khan said. What do you want to start with?
Sunitra,
Well,
there was
I'm,
not a word that I could
very happy
actually
that
follow of
Congress is
Mr.
feeding
Khan.
so
I would
good
have loved to
waters.
hear him.
Great.
No,
But
Mr.
keep your
Uday Singh,
happiness with
no,
you.
Mr. Uday Singh, I'm just going to come back to you. My question was to
Great.
Ajay Singh. Yeah. Sorry, my question, I beg your pardon, was to Ajay Alok.
As far as Mr. Uday Singh saying that Nitish Kumar should restrain its spokesperson, well, I don't think any of our spokesperson has spoken so roughly or anything in vain. We have just contradicted those reports, and that has been echoed by Mr. Sushil Kumar Modi also, that there is no such talks going on and these are all baseless rumors. So I don't think there is much. And secondly, contesting alone and getting less seats and making this kind of statement on national television does not augment good for the cause of alliance, sir. So I guess we all must restrain for speaking like this. Whatever we will do, we are independent party will do. If the alliance does not take that, why talk of it now?
Okay, so
When we are together, when we are claiming that we are well together, and the aim is to NDA win all the 40 seats.
no, Ajay Alok,
So
if,
all these
if what
things,
you call
again I'll
gossip,
say, it's all
if-
bare gossips.
No, no, no.
In the next
It-
3-4 days,
no,
the
okay,
top
okay.
leader of alliance
Here-
will take a
okay,
decision.
Here's a question. Just try and answer me on this. If you're dismissing it as gossip, it has been given by reliable sources. Everyone's carried it as well. I'm talking about the fact the seat sharing formula. If indeed that is the offer that is made to you of 12 seats out of 40, why is that not acceptable to you?
Who said? Why should I answer on presumptions? Now you answer me one question. In 2009 we contested 25 and BJP contested 15. Why it is not accepted to BJP if I raise this question?
But they are saying
so all this
afterwards in
speculative question
2014,
does not
they are
carry any
saying
meaning
in
until substantial
2014
comes
you
in
only
front.
won 2. They are saying in 2014 you only won 2. They were the larger.
So that's
they
why
got
I'm
the
saying
lion's
all
share.
these are gossips. There is no point debating over it. Wait for a few more days and it will come out.
Is this something that you would make or break the relationship with?
Where is the question? You are assuming something that this might happen, this might happen, this might happen. Politics is always a game of speculation, and this gives a lot of, the feeling of adrenaline goes up. So let's keep the adrenaline down, and we hope everything will come
What
out
did you
very
want to say,
soon, and
Mohammad
we'll
Khan?
inform you
Well,
about
very
it.
quickly,
There's no question of any tensions.
Two sentences. I don't envy the JDU spokesperson right now. He is in the same position where other allies have been before. And if it does indeed come to pass, like it has with their other allies, that this alliance falls apart, then I must tell you, this debate will be remembered as the first sign that things were not all well between this alliance. And I'm thoroughly enjoying the two of them putting forth this brave facade of the fact that they're still together. But Alok ji is right, ये तो बेइज्जती है. The seats that they're offering them, this is an insult, right? For especially someone who has the chief minister in power right now. So अजय जी, मैं तो आपका गुस्सा समझ रहा हूँ, मैं पूरा समर्थन है मेरा आपके साथ.
No, so Uday Singh,
बता दीजिए ना, आप वॉकआउट कर जाइए इस alliance से.
Uday Singh, the JDU is obviously,
Sunitra,
yeah,
Thanks for your concern.
Sunitra, the last thing,
yeah, go ahead, Uday
the
Singh.
last thing I heard from, the last thing I heard was something about 25 seats and 16 seats. Mr. Nitish Kumar must remember he won 2 seats last time round. If he goes it alone, as he is threatening to, or some of his people in the party are threatening to, and NDTV has reported that, I think he will get less than 2 this time. This is the parliament election that we are talking about. NDA has to form government under the, BJP will be the lead party, and Mr. Narendra Modi will be the Prime Minister. So therefore, bickering for seats at this time doesn't augur well for any alliance that may emerge after 2019. Because at that time, if allies like Mr. Nitish Kumar or others, they come up with a bunch of seats and then they start haggling about something, or they say that we will now leave and go to the other side. This doesn't really augur very well. So I think it should be left to the larger party to decide who is going to get what seats. And those seats must be decided on the basis of the ground realities in the constituencies, where BJP, being a cadre-based party, will take its cadre into confidence and will decide on the number of seats.
But
Bickering
Uday
on
Singh
television
ji,
channels and through
somebody may
newspapers
argue,
about
and I
how
think
many
Uday
seats is
Singh
the
ji,
beginning that they
Uday Singh ji,
will fight is not a good thing to do.
One of the arguments against that, the
Yeah.
counter arguments for that is that people will say, how can you claim this upper hand on the basis of 2014 when we've seen you lose also in Bihar many seats in the by-elections? So you still don't have that overall upper hand or the superior position that you're claiming.
Sunitra, it's a very simple thing. I mean, for the sake of argument, you can argue about anything. But if Mr. Ramvilas Paswan or Mr. Upendra Kushwaha come up with a formulation like this, I personally am willing to, and this is my personal view, I am personally willing to listen to them more, because they have been our allies from 2014 when we fought the national elections. But Mr. Nitish Kumar fought bitterly against us, and I am one of the victims of that. And therefore, now Mr. Nitish Kumar is a partner with us. We welcome that, but we cannot allow him to have the upper hand. I mean, he cannot become the sudden so-called term of Bade Bhai, Chote Bhai. There is no Bade Bhai, Chote Bhai. We do not treat him as a Chote Bhai, but he cannot expect us to be treated as a Chota Bhai either. And this is the parliamentary elections, and therefore the BJP will be within its right to actually tell its partners in a very nice civil way as to how many seats they should get. The time for Mr. Nitish Kumar really to show his strength on the ground would be in the assembly elections, not in the parliament elections.
I'm very curious to know, Ajay Alok, what you think of what your partner in government is saying.
First of all, Sunitra, let me tell you that I am here not giving my personal opinion. I am giving my party's opinion.
Yes.
And in an alliance, the party's opinion matters, not the personal opinion. So let the time come, the top leadership decide, and let's keep our personal opinion to ourselves. That will be good.
No. So your party's response to what your alliance partner is saying is what I wanted to ask. Obviously, he feels that things are really bad.
No, I don't think so.
In very
things
few
are
days,
at all
you'll get
bad.
all your
we
answers and
can
everything will
pretend
be
that they are
sorted out
bad.
very
They are
amicably.
perfectly fine.
Don't go on gossip
there
right
is a
now.
certain sense of belief that we have in each other, which is there. But I think that this daily bickering of somebody saying something about number of seats and 25 and 16, these formulations, they do not go down well with my people, with my cadre, and my party is a cadre-based party.
For
I have
our
my
viewers
lakhs
out
and
there,
lakhs of
Mr. Uday
workers
Singh is
who
not
toil
any.
round the year.
Yeah,
to
for our
strengthen
viewers
my
out
party.
there,
I cannot
Mr.
allow
Uday
them
Singh
to
is
feel
not
disenchanted.
any spokesperson. He is a leader there on the ground in Bihar. So his words are very, very interesting right now to see that kind of chemistry, as you were saying. What did you want to add?
Well, actually, I just wanted to add to something that Uday Sahab was saying. Uday Sahab was saying that, he spoke about return on the part of Nitish Kumar. Sir, मैं आपको एक बात बता दूं, दूध का जला भी छाछ फूक फूक के पीता है. Once bitten, twice shy. At this moment, we have no interest whatsoever in the JDU or its political ambitions. आप दोनों ही मुबारक हो इस तारीख पे. That's all I'll have to say.
But what could be the possible fallout? I mean, that is something that people are talking about, the Congress is thinking about.
Look, I'll tell you something. 2014 and 15 were very difficult times for the Congress, right?
Khan Sahab, you should think about your party. How
मैं बता
much seats Lalu is going to offer you? That
आलोक
should
जी
be
मैं
your
बता रहा हूँ,
concern.
सुनिए मेरी बात सुनिए.
It won't be more than 4.
Alok ji, I heard you patiently. I didn't interrupt you. Let me answer you now. Now, I'm saying this. In 2014, it was very difficult times for the Congress. 15 as well. People stuck with us at that time. Who didn't stick with us was a certain man by the name of Nitish Kumar. He felt his political opportunities were better served by allying with the government at power. It was a decision for which he was routinely criticized by even those who had formerly supported him. Members of parliament who belonged to his party walked out in surprise and disgust because he had campaigned on an anti-BJP platform.
Yeah.
How can you then turn to us, look us in the eye and say, will you accept these people back? I'm sorry, sir. The Congress now stands as a resurgent force. These people are crumbling under the weight of their own contradictions because they campaign on different grounds. They campaign to the same constituency on different promises. They will fall apart, I promise you, and it is the Congress and its allies who will prevail. They know this as well as you and I do.
Well, I think one thing that is certain, where my colleague Shikha Trivedi has been reporting, and she says that the BJP is preparing to go it alone, that Nitish Kumar is preparing to maybe go it alone as well. But what is interesting, what is for certain, is that the field is all open and all kinds of options are possible, and that's something that we will be tracking in the run-up to 2019 as well. Just what is cooking in Bihar, and of course, because it impacts the nation, the national scene as well. Thanks to all my guests.